Once upon a time there was a beautiful princess called Ella who lived with her two ugly stepsisters, and they made her do all the chores about the house. Because she was always covered in cinders from the fireplace, they called her Cinderella. Anyway, they were all invited to the king's castle for the annual ball, where the best looking girls in the country were to enter a beauty contest to find a bride for the handsome prince. The ugly two sisters told Cinderella that she couldn't go because she had too much work to do, and off they went. Poor Cinderella, she was left all alone in the kitchen. She couldn't go to the ball. Well, let's face it, she did look a bit rough, covered in cinders and all. But just then, her fairy godmother appeared. "You will go to the ball," she said, "because I've got a magic wand and I can do magic tricks." And she did too. She created a wonderful ball gown for Cinderella. Cinderella looked quite beautiful. And then she converted a pumpkin into a golden coach and some mice into horses. I'm afraid we can't show you those because we don't have enough plasticine. She even made Cinderella a pair of crystal glass slippers to dance in. "You look fantastic, Cinderella," she said. "You will be the belle of the ball, but beware. When the clock strikes 12, you must come home immediately, or your dress will turn back to your cindery rags." So off Cinderella went to the ball. When she got there, the prince saw her, straight away fell in love with her. "You must be my bride," he said, and they danced and they danced and they danced, and he wouldn't dance with anybody else. "You are so beautiful," he said, and whispered all sorts in her ear. But just then the clock struck 12. Bong went the clock. Cinderella said, "Whoops, I must go," and legged it, quick. The prince was distraught. What could he do? He'd just found the most beautiful girl in the world, and now she was gone. He issued a proclamation. He said, "Whosoever in the kingdom can fit this slipper will be my bride." Now that was a bit of a dangerous ploy, because as it turned out there were 75 women in the kingdom who could also fit the slipper, and one of them was Cinderella's sister. She fit the slipper perfectly. But Cinderella saved the day. When she put the slipper on and it fit, she then whispered in the prince's ear. She told him what he'd said when they were dancing. "When you talk dirty, it really turns me on," she said. "You will be my royal bitch," said the prince.